Like, if he gets a wave out like this, and he's able to just push the tower, then the tower is actually going to take damage. Because the fact that somebody had to skip that wave thinking that Yoku was too close and might have blinked on him is going to make that tower get hit, and that's not great. Like, taking tower damage right now is, it seems like a small trade, but if that tier 1 dies in the off lane before the Brood is able to kill the tier 1 and Empire's safe lane, then it's like, the Axis super won the lane at that point.
He's moving in again, and he's going to look for the call. Will find it. Oh, the spin's there. There's one, there's two. Not quite enough, though. Sun is going to be lucky there.
Top.
Oh, let's see if we can find a kill here. Sunstrike's going to be off the mark, and now with the snowball, they might be able to turn this one, Empire. Cooldown coming in from Forever. Silent's got to be careful, taking a hell of a lot of damage. Jarex hasn't got the ability to lift him. Silent should be able to duke this out. Has got a blink in a second. Actually trying to, get in the burst damage in. Light Strike Array is going to miss, unfortunately, from Always Want to Fly. Silent's just going back in with the right clicks. Should be able to find Jarex. Will do. A low hard dance and Always Want to Fly are able to clean off the gyro as well. Forever to fall. And Silent being credited there with the double kill here on the top lane. And again, fighting down to the very last of his life points. This is full-on aggression from both sides here on the north side of the map. Oh, no. Oh, no.
What a shot.
Oh, man.
Very nice.
Silent. Caught out by MP.
That was hubris, though. Like, why would you stay there? You know he's Exort. You can't just stand still. The fact that he threw it out at the beginning of the fight should have said, like, after the creep wave clashes, it's definitely going to be off cooldown again. I think Silent will learn his lesson after that. But still, like, Empire are winning the 4v4 exchange. MP is playing Exort Invoker, which is the hero that is notorious for pretty much never rotating until at least he gets level 9, because that's when you get double Forge Spirits, if you go 4 Quas, 4 Exort, and then obviously you have your 1 point into Invoke. So now, he has it available. This is the point in time where he can actually start TP counter-ganking. Empire are going to have to keep that in mind. But the fact that Empire are winning the 4v4, and their Axe is doubling the CS of the Brood, of course a lot of those are Broodlings, but Broodlings still give you money. Like, he's got 121 CS in 10 minutes. Like, that is the most bloated creep score I think I've ever seen.
Oh, yeah, he's been having a great game. 1200 gold now on top of the Blink Dagger top lane, trying to go in onto Silent, but Silent actually able to clean up the kill there onto Heen. Looking for more resolution with the haste rune. Moving in onto a hot 6 Forever. He's got the Dragon down, here we go. Looking for the stun from Light Strike Array. This time, Always Want to Fly. He's on top of it, and they find themselves a second kill on this top lane, Empire. 8-5 now on the board, and Empire starting to break away.
For now, Empire, I don't really know what Hot 6 are going to be able to do with their supports. That's the biggest weakness that they have right now. Like, Jarex is level 6, which is good, because that means he can actually start stealing damage spells. This is actually the point where you're not going to have to worry about having Dazzle Rubik support with just a Gyro for damage and an Exort Invoker. And it could also be the reason why Hot 6 in general decided to go Exort, as we're also going to see Tower dropping here in top lane. But they kind of have this issue where they're relying pretty heavily on the Brood to create space for them. But since all Empire have to do is have Yoku down there, Empire don't have to react at all.
They might try and fight this Jarex with the stolen ice shards, blocking off Yoku. Can they bring down this axe? He's pretty damn tanky. Resolution's there, still with the Elder Dragon form. And now with the Snowball Initiation, it does take a lot of damage here for the cooldown. He needs to get himself out. He's not going to be able to. The Rocket Barrage will finish him off. And now Hot 6 turning their attention towards the Resolution. He actually gets Dazzle there with the long-range Dragon Tail. Will be able to bring down something with him, as he's almost certainly going to fall here. Will do in the end. Hot 6 claim themselves 2 and just lose
Yoku.
one here.
Yep, he just walked into a very angry MP.
Oh, making it 3 for 1. Empire slipping a little bit away here as Hot 6 close the gap. And off the back of it, we'll look to take this tier 1 top lane. You've still got Silent putting on the pressure. But hang on, have we got a Sunstrike? No, he's not going to invoke to
He's standing on the range creep. Yeah. He realizes that Sunstrike is a possibility. How many points in an Exort does he actually need to one-shot, though? Well, he went for it. Yeah, he would have actually killed, but not quite.
12 minutes in. Very close between these two teams at the moment. The difference on the graph, only 2,000. Resolution has got his blink now complete as well. Silent, what's he been able to progress towards? Looks like potentially going for that Orchid build here on the Quap. And
yeah, it's very good against their heroes.
Yoku's got Vanguard now, complete on top of the Blink Dagger at 12
like,
minutes.
He's got Vanguard, Arcane's Blink, 12 minutes in. I think he... does he finish Crimson here? Or does he actually go for, like, Force Staff or something else? I think Force Staff is actually very good against these heroes.
Up, looking for the jump. They'll be able to find it. Sonic Wave onto 2. And they burst them down immediately. Jarex and MP to fall. Fantastic correlation of Empire there with their skills. Cooldown's going to come down, hit a fair few of them. Can they do anything off the back of it, though? Hot 6 doesn't look like they can. Forev giving herself back up. Resolution actually blinking forward here, looking for a potential Dragon Tail follow-up. But they're just going to look for the tier 1 here. And Empire showing Hot 6 they need to be very, very careful where they hang about.
Now, this is pretty standard Empire Dragon Knight play. Resolution actually played this hero, I think, not before anyone, but he's played it a hell of a lot. And Empire have loved this hero for multiple patches, not even just 6.84. It was very funny. Oh, actually, Sunby? Okay, never mind. He's not actually caught. But when the 6.84 patch first came out, Empire pretty much didn't change their draft at all. Like, they picked every single hero that was considered high tier in the patch after the notes came out. And that was just like their style. Then teams started to adapt a bit, but Empire seemed to at least be able to come into their own here. They've adjusted their draft just enough to be able to play against Hot 6 here in middle lane.
They've caught out Forev with the dunk from Yoku, finishing off the gyrocopter. That is the 5th time that they've managed to find Forev this game.
Bottom as well.
Oh, let's see.
Gonna see Aloha Dance get killed.
Let's see if they can turn it around. Resolution hasn't got the Elder Dragon form. He's got the Blink and the Dragon Tail, but there's an MP Invoker hanging around here. This might not be the fight. Yoku and Always Want to Fly coming to join him. Resolution getting incredibly low. The Forge Spirit's just melting away this DK, and he's going to go down almost. No, he's still alive for the ball charges. He won't live, though. He does fall. Yoku with the call on Tempe and the dunk. Will find the Invoker now in response. Silent blinking forward here. They want to try and find more. Looking for Jerax. There's the second dunk. Yoku now with a double kill. Looking for the TP out. Has he got the call? Yes, he doesn't need it. The dunk from Yoku is a triple kill already. Sun, the one hiding in the tree line, but Yoku. I mean, this game means a lot for Empire, and Yoku's certainly showing that he's given it his all this game.
Yeah, he's definitely bringing it for sure. Oh, call down here from Forev.
Wants to fight here. They'll be able to juke this out with the snowball. Now, they need a bit more than just Aloha Dance here, as he's in a lot of trouble.
I think he's okay, actually.
I mean, is Sun going to go back in?
No, he needs team. He doesn't have a team right now. They're all gone. Silent's actually TPing back to base from the side shop, so yeah, he doesn't have any help. He might go now, though.
He's got backup indeed from the rest of his team TPing in. Yoku in the neighborhood. Ice shots. They have any detection. They've got the sentry down, and it's going to catch someone. He's just on the edge. They've got the dust. Oh, Yoku. A little bit off mark, but he cancelled the Berserker's call. He has still got it available. He cancelled the cast, and with the dust, can he get himself in for the call? Oh, no! Can't quite get himself in range. And Sun going to be very lucky to get away with his life there.
My God. He had a quelling blade. Like, just cut the trees, man. You got a quelling blade?
We can let him off, because other than that, Yoku flawless this year. He's got a Crimson Guard complete now as well. Before the 16-minute mark, this axe is
really good against
bordering on unstoppable.
Yeah, it's good against Brood because you can just pop the Crimson, and then even if the Brood has a ton of Spiderlings out, even heroes around you just won't take any damage from it. It's really nice. But, yeah, Empire, they've been showing a very, very strong game so far. Continually applying pressure here. They're probably just going to pop the DK form. Go for the tier 1. Actually, they might... Okay, they are going to pop it. I was going to say, they might save it and try to go for tier 2. But it depends on how vigilant Hot 6 are going to be about defending.
They'd probably just get both here if they wanted to.
It's very risky, though, because I think one person already just went top. So they're not going to have 5.
Okay. No, Aloha Dance here at the moment. Let's have a look at the graph, what kind of difference we're seeing between the sides. It's not a lot still. Because if you look at the farm, Invoker and Brood, of course, with their Midases, certainly keeping themselves very much still in this game. Brood now with the Dagon picked up. Invoker has got the level 2 Necro on himself as well. And we saw that when he was able to bring down Resolution in one of the earlier fights when he was caught out. So Empire, I mean, it's not an easy run here to get this win. Hot 6 is still looking pretty darn scary. Resolution has managed to find himself with double damage, and top lane, he found himself level 8 on his own. And both teams at the moment just going back to farming. Silent, how's he doing on the old Orchid? Okay, he's got the Orchid complete now on your Queen of Pain.
So the big timings for Empire outside of Silent getting that Orchid finished are just Resolution picking up his BKB. Right now, he's not really that far out. Should only take him maybe like another 4 or 5 minutes to farm it, and that's if a fight doesn't go favorably for them. Once he has that, the damage output on Hot 6, not great, especially with somebody going Dagon. Like, BKB Dragon Knight, if you buy a Dagon against that, like, you're probably not going to have a very easy time killing him, to say the least. And then, of course, you have Yoku, who's also got an insane amount of farm. So I'm a little bit concerned for Hot 6 and their ability to transition, like, later into the game. Are they just relying solely on the gyro to be able to deal damage? Because even if 4Ev lands like a really good call down in Flak, if that DK has BKB and they get even like a slightly good initiation, I'm not sure how they're going to deal with that.
Yoko able to clean up these broodlings, spylings here. Somebody just hiding in the sidelines, Silent. He's going to head here and blink forward, in fact. Looking for the kill on Taheen, and well, with the Orchid, he might just find it. Just needs to get that Scream off as well, and that should do it with the Soul Burn. Will do indeed, and Silent.
He knew, dude. He just read him like a book, knew exactly where he would go. Just threw out the casual Scream, didn't even have to walk around the tree to see him.
Very nice. And Sun's still able to keep control here of the jungle. They didn't find him there in that last little walk past. He's got enough to get a second level here in the Dagon. MP's farm still on the Invoker. I believe that will be the level 3 Necro now coming up, is it? Yes, so he's got the recipe. So he's got level 3 Necro now, 18 minutes in. But, what's he going to do for you now with the Orchid drop down onto him? Yoko, looking for the call, won't quite find it. But with the Walrus Punch from Alora Dance, the brief, they're going to be able to bring down the Invoker. Now Forev reacting, coming in here with a cooldown. But they just walk it off. And Empire, they're going to go back to pushing this tier 2 in the mid lane, and with the remainder of the Elder Dragon form, should be able to find it. TP's out to the bottom, already coming, as the push is coming in from Brood. Brood will be able to find the last touch to it. Resolution, no. Deny coming out from Forev here.
That's a pretty important deny, actually. When your enemy team is pushing you like this, and you can deny like 1 or 2 towers, the amount of gold difference is actually pretty substantial, especially considering like when you're behind, right? Like you want to minimize losses at every single turn, especially when that Dragon Knight's getting ever closer to that BKB, and they're going to find out the Brood here in the woods.
Indeed, he's been dusted. Silent taking a lot of burst damage though, and the Spylings working away at this Quap. They do kill the Brood, and Silent will just be able to blink himself away out of it. Another kill here for Yoku now, and a mega kill streak. 2,100 gold on top of the Crimson Guard now. This man is an incredibly... he's 700 gold ahead of this Invoker, who's pretty much just been farming all game, and that's with a Midas. You know, Yoku, in comparison, he's absolutely massive.
Yeah, but you also have to consider the tower advantage right now.
Yeah.
So Empire have lost 2 towers, and Hot 6 have lost 5. Yeah. So they have 1 outer tier tower left at this point. A lot of the gold difference is going to come from that. Plus, MP, again, like most of his kill contribution has just been throwing out Sunstrikes. So a lot of the time, he's not really even at the engagement. And they nerfed the gold that you gain from contributing like all the way across the map. So you have to be within a certain radius. I forget the exact distance, but the closer you are, basically, once you get within that threshold, you get more for it. So a lot of it is also because, I mean, he's got 169 creep kills, and still a lot of that is Spiderlings.
Dagon now at level 2, but we haven't really seen somebody be able to do that much with it. We saw him bring Silent very, very close to his death, but it wasn't quite enough burst damage to deal with the Quap straight up. Bottom lane, Resolution continuing with his farm. Got the BKB, 700 gold in tow. And the final tier 2 here sitting on this bottom lane. Hot 6, what's their plan here? Invoker just jungling up at the moment with the Necros when he needs it.
I think the Necro book timing is still very good, but it's not really as potent when BKBs are going to be coming out on cores. I just don't know how Hot 6 are supposed to be able to take advantage of this. Like, it feels like the Necrobook 3 timing, even though it's super good, I don't know, like, what impact is it supposed to be able to have right now? Because when you buy that book, you're either supposed to be able to pressure towers with, like, 5 heroes, or you're supposed to be able to take a good team fight because nobody has BKB. Neither of those things are the case right now. Like, Resolution has BKB, Silent almost has BKB, and you can't 5-man because you've basically picked Brood. Like, it's a really hard situation, I think, now for Hot 6.
Coming down, and then Yoku at the moment is the one carrying the gem of the team. Bottom lane, sorry, Resolution just duking out the Sunstrike. And yeah, Yoku with the gem now in his inventory, 2,400 as well. Top lane, Jarek's able to find his push here and take down this tier 1 here. He's now sitting very, very close to a